Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am still in Hanoi, Vietnam this morning, and I am with my new friend Cong.
Hello everybody.
He is a really interesting guy who has a cider brand here in Hanoi and sells to a lot of bars and restaurants as well.
Bars and restaurants and a little bit of a retail here and there, whoever wants to enjoy cider at home.
So he is gonna take me on a little trip out to the brewery and see how local cider is made. So come along with us, let's hop on the bike. Stay tuned to the end to see an awesome local meal with the brewery workers.
Okay, we will be sticking close to the lake.
So this lake that you see over here is called West Lake, and it's a massive lake just on the north end of downtown with lots of really cool, cafes, restaurants, and residential areas along the side.
Let me introduce you real quick. This is Mr. Cong, the owner and the main brewer, our FBT, which stands for Fresh Beer Technology Company.
So this is a contract brewery. They make different beers for different customers.
FBT started out around 2005, 2006. I was not involved yet at the time. So they started out as like a Czech brewery. And that was around the time where Vietnam first opened their borders again, and a lot of Vietnamese people were coming back from Eastern Europe, from all over the world, right? And then they brought brewers there and then bought all the equipment and such to Vietnam, and then started teaching the more and more Vietnamese people how to brew good traditional European beers. And 2015 was when Pastor Street Brewing Company and Platinum Beers and a few other foreign investment breweries popped up in Vietnam. Taught FBT how to make newer, more modern beer styles like IPAs and such. Through my other work, I found the recipe for the cider, and that's how I started the cider brewing here as well.
Wow, look at all of these huge tanks. This is amazing.
To the right side here, you see our brew house, a 2,000 liter system. Per day, if we really go full capacity, we could brew up to 6,000 liters of beer. Beers have four main ingredients, right? So beer is 98 to 99% water. We have to filter it with reverse osmosis. Most of the malt still not grown in Vietnam, and we import from Czech Republic or Germany. Grains come in and cannot into these bags, into powder form, as you probably can see out here, right? So we get the sugars from the malts, also a little bit of the flavor and color, which then we add yeast to ferment the sugar. Depending on the beer styles, we add the hops or not. We add it to the powder to the mash tun with around temperatures around 70 degrees Celsius. All the spent grains we actually share with the local farmers, feeding fish, pigs, and chicken. And actually, I think they pay us back in chicken most of the time. We have the glycol system and waters, use it to reduce the beers from around 70-60 degrees to temperature usually 24 to 20 degrees. Then we add the yeast and we wait for the magic to happen. Most beers usually take about 30 days to mature. Oh, this is a beer that you would like, a triple IPA, so about 9%.
All right.
And this is Mr. Tuk. Oh no,
thank you, Mr. Tuk.
He's also a brewer and a technician, and he can do anything here at the brewery.
All right, let's see what this tastes like. Wow, that is a good IPA. Holy cow. So triple IPA. Yeah, I love high alcohol beers, so this is right up my alley. That is delicious. Thank you.
Right now we have about 20 plus different beer styles. We know that based on this, the name of the beer plus a number, which is the number of one of these tanks. So later on, when we finish this beer and we want to drink more beers, we have to get a glass ourselves, go find the tank that we want, and then pour beers straight from there.
All right, so this is like the break area where people have their tea and hang out in between. Yeah, I just want to smell this raw tobacco. Oh my gosh, that smells incredible. You can see all of the loose tobacco in there.
Bit of a pick-me-up because a brewer's day is pretty long. Everyone starts working around 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. with quite a bit of heavy work. Sometimes we'll have shipments of malt in. It'll be like about 2 tons.
A lot of heavy bulk materials. It's interesting, it seems so much healthier than store-bought cigarettes in the US with all the tar and all the other crap additives in there. It seems more organic or something like that.
So, Mr. Tai.
Nice to meet you.
Everyone you see here has been working with the company for at least 5 to 10 years. We eat together, we work together, and everyone is actually given a chance to go and sell beers.
One type of profit sharing in a company.
The reason I remained with the guys here for so long, so I almost 7 years with them myself. We're here for the long term. We're here to be with each other for as long as we can.
Yeah. All right, I'm almost down to the end of this bottle here. Is there an expression because in a lot of Asian cultures, they have a saying, instead of cheers, they basically say the equivalent of dry your glass. Is there something Vietnamese?
Chum phân chum.
Chum phân chum.
Chum phân chum, 100%.
And
give it your all.
Give it your all, okay.
Yes.
Chum
Chum
phân
phân
chum.
chum.
That is some good beer. You said we could try something straight out of the tank, right?
Absolutely.
We have Pilsner, England, King Lao, brown, cider, red. What is IPL?
IPL is Indian Pale Lager.
Oh, I've never tried that. That's interesting.
All right, then let's go for the IPL.
Okay.
It's tank D10.
Great.
Right here. It's going to be very foamy if we just pour straight from the tank into the glass without any pressure control. This is the freshest it gets. It's a lager that has gone through dry hopping. Dry hopping is a more modern technique in beer making, craft beer making. After we already started fermentation for the beers, during the fermentation period, we will lower like bags of hops. 2 to 3 days at a time. You just let it slowly seep like the flavors and aromas into the beer. Then you are dealing with less bitterness and clearer hoppy notes.
Great.
Yeah, let's cheers.
Try this out. Oh, that's really nice. Okay, sort of like how a wheat beer has some of that floral sort of notes, but a wheat beer is like unfiltered usually. This is like pretty clear. Cheers.
Cheers. All right, chum and chum. Again.
I mean, I'd like to try your cider. That would be cool. We did promise people the cider in the beginning of the video.
That is true. So we have 2 ciders. We have the original a Slavic recipe, and then at some point our Mr. Cong, who we met earlier, he was struck with the inspiration, and then instead of using the paleo yeast, he started using rice wine yeast. They can survive longer, and then they will turn more sugars into alcohol.
Yeah.
So our dry cider is 6.5% alcohol, 0 sugar left, less bubbly.
That sounds very unique. We should try that one.
Let's go for that one.
Yeah. So this is going to be very unique.
You smell the apples already?
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
Try it out. Ooh, wow. Yeah, it's like a really nice, light, appley aroma. Wow, you really cannot taste the alcohol at all.
Until it's too late.
Until it's too late,
It's
yeah.
too late.
Wow. All right, guys, it's time for the crew lunch. Let's go see what they have.
Shoes off here. Sit on the floor. I hope you can do that.
Oh, yeah. Wow, look at that. So we've got some fish, some rice.
Canh dưa cá. So we have Vietnamese sauerkraut cooked with the fish. It really brings out the flavor of the fish.
Wow, okay. Oh, that's the liquor.
That's for you. No, not for me. I'm driving. Oh, have you had this in your adventure so far?
No, what is that?
That is fermented pork meat to eat with the special leaf on the side right here. We call it nem chua.
Okay. Thank you.
Em không uống rượu đâu.
Thank you. So, how do I say thank you?
Cảm ơn. Cảm ơn anh.
Cảm ơn anh.
Take it slow. You can sip it. So know that this liquor is distilled from beer. I guess you can smell a little bit of the hops.
Mày lấy 13 cái thì chia kiểu gì?
That is strong.
It's kind of strong.
That is strong.
Make yourself at home.
All right.
As we say, right? Make yourself at home.
Is this morning glory? we
I
have
think
here?
so. Yeah, that's morning glory right there. Yeah, fried fish.
That is a huge fish. That looks really tender. And then you just
That's fish sauce. Yeah, with a little bit of garlic and chili.
Ông đi về ông uống nước bằng tôi thì tôi bị 2 thằng nó dồn lên trên xe nó đã dồn rồi trên xe đoạn nó dồn.
Oh, nice.
Đang lấy ra nhậu ấy.
okay. And this is pork.
Yep. Pork.
Ooh, a lot of garlic too, like raw garlic, really good.
Okay. Có. Anh thôi nhưng mà cậu này thì uống được.
Tí đoạn đạn giấy trong quần đấy là để đấy.
Cheers.
Nghe đâu?
Cheers.
Ok.
Cheers.
Đúng rồi. Ngon.
Nước đá, nước mắm.
Nỗi ở trong cái thịt lên đá.
Cái đi Tùng.
So they just like pulled the leaves right off the tree. It looks like. Now is this really spicy or?
Oh no, it would be like slightly sour because of the sauerkraut, the Vietnamese style kimchi. I don't think it's spicy.
Thịt tiếp nó cứ ngon.
It could be.
Mày cũng châm chứ.
Mày đi ăn hàng mà lại đi ăn thịt.
Yeah.
That's really delicious.
Châm.
More leaves from the tree.
Cái này tươi hơn này, ngon hơn này.
Nó rửa chứ. Đây là rửa chứ.
Đút trong túi cùng nè.
Chị nghe làm cái gì đang trèo lên cây. Trèo lên cây làm gì mình đi.
Pulled them off of the tree. It was just climbing the tree and pulled them off.
Is this like a specific type of tree that they?
Lá này lá gì nhỉ anh nhỉ?
Cây nhộn.
Apparently so, and I don't know about it. You sit at. There usually will be like a couple different tables. Right, for us we have like 1 table, 2 tables, 3 tables. You want to be drinking together with your crew, and if you really like somebody, you can drink separately with them. So you do shots separately.
Tôi mới gọi là thằng thua cuối cùng. Là sao bảo chưa? Vấn đề là thế này, ra bốc vài thì
Đâu, đồng khởi cùng cả mâm luôn rồi hay là riêng với anh trưởng? Rồi riêng anh trưởng. Vâng, cheers.
Nó không xong rồi đang bốc lên đây này.
ít. Bảo bạn.
That's good. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Now that I'm standing up, I really feel it. Woo! All right, guys, that was super delicious. We had quite a bit of the local liquor. This was really fun. We're gonna head back now and see some sights along the way. Thanks so much for watching. Leave some comments down below what you think. Do you know any other awesome breweries in Southeast Asia, and where should I go check out next?